Have you ever been so excited that your day to go for holiday has finally come just to encounter the first disappointment right at the security checkpoint? Travel is supposed to be exciting, but nothing ruins a trip faster than wasted time and money. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on the 10 travel items that seem like a good idea, but are actually total travel traps. Number 10 isn't actually an item, but you'll be surprised to know how people lose much money on it. So make sure you watch to the end so that you know the secret to travel lighter, smarter, and with a whole lot more peace of mind and save money. Let's dive in. Number 1. Full-size toiletries. Okay, this is a mistake I think every single one of us has made. You're packing, you're in a hurry, and you just grab the giant bottle of shampoo from your shower and toss it in. It's easy, sure, but those full-size bottles are heavy. They're practically begging to leak. And if you're flying carry-on only, security will snatch them in a heartbeat. The solution isn't those tiny, overpriced, travel-sized bottles from the drugstore either. The smart move is to invest once in a set of high-quality, reusable silicone travel bottles. You fill them with your favorite products from home, the stuff you know works for you. Or go even smarter and switch to solid toiletries. Solid shampoo, conditioner, and body wash bars are absolute game changers. They're lightweight, last forever, and have a 0% chance of exploding all over your favorite outfits. Number 2. Single-use travel gadgets. The travel gadget world is full of products that solve problems you don't actually have. I'm talking about portable clotheslines, special sink plugs, or inflatable hangers. But the poster child for this category has to be the U-shaped neck pillow. It's enormous. You only use it on the plane, and for the rest of the trip, it's just dangling off your backpack, getting filthy. The same logic applies to all those other niche gadgets. Hotels have hangers. You can wash clothes without a special plug. These items seem brilliant in the store, but on the road, they're just clutter. Before you buy any travel-specific gadget, ask yourself one simple question. Is there something I already own that can do the same job? If the answer is yes, you've just saved yourself money and space. Number 3, just in case. Items. This is the biggest space waster. Extra jackets, extra jeans, extra chargers, extra everything. If it's not something you used last week in your daily life, you probably won't need it on your trip. Pack for 80% of situations, and buy the rare items only if you truly need them. Stop thinking of your suitcase as a mobile version of your house. Think of it as a curated collection of your essential, hard-to-replace items. For everything else, embrace the freedom of knowing you can just pick it up when you land. This shift from pack everything to pack the essentials and buy the rest is the single biggest step toward becoming a lighter, smarter, and happier traveler. Number 4, an entire pharmacy. We've all succumbed to the pre-trip panic. What if I get a headache? What if my stomach gets upset? What if I get a paper cut? Next thing you know, you've packed a first aid kit that could service a small field hospital. You've got 3 kinds of painkillers, allergy pills, cold medicine, Band-Aids in every size imaginable, and ointments you don't even know how to use. Look, it's smart to carry a few essentials and any personal medications. But you don't need to pack for every conceivable medical drama. Unless you are going somewhere extremely remote, your destination will have pharmacies. In fact, exploring a local pharmacy can be a cool cultural experience in itself. Pack a small pouch with a few painkillers and some Band-Aids. For everything else, trust that you can buy in case you need any. This will save you a ton of space and anxiety. Number 5. Expensive jewelry and designer luggage. This category is what I call theft magnets. Traveling with expensive watches, diamond rings, or flashy designer bags is like wearing a giant blinking sign that says, "Please rob me." You make yourself a prime target for theft and spend your whole trip worrying about your stuff instead of enjoying the moment. The rule is simple. If you'd be devastated to lose it, leave it at home. The same goes for designer luggage. A beat-up, boring-looking suitcase is far less likely to get stolen or broken into than a brand-new, high-end one. Thieves assume expensive luggage holds expensive things. Functionality and durability should always win out over brand names. Travel is about collecting memories, not risking your most prized possessions. All right, we are halfway through the list, and maybe you're already feeling lighter just thinking about what to leave behind and want more tips to travel smarter. Then hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This community is all about ditching the rookie mistakes and traveling like a seasoned pro. Number 6. Excessive tech gear. If you're carrying cameras, tripods, microphones, tablets, drones, and backup phones, your bag becomes a tech store. Ask yourself what you'll actually use. For most travelers, a smartphone replaces almost everything. Bring a universal charger, a small power bank, and the essentials you truly need. Number 7. Large hair tools. This is mostly for ladies. Hair dryers, curling irons, and straighteners take up space and can even get damaged because of international voltage differences. Most accommodations provide dryers, and compact travel tools exist if you really need them. Don't pack bulky devices that slow you down. Number 8. Paper guidebooks and physical books. As a huge book lover, I feel the pain on this one. There's nothing like the feel of a real book. But when it comes to travel, they are one of the heaviest and bulkiest things you can pack. The same goes for those thick, heavy guidebooks. They're often outdated. Second, they're printed, and you're carrying 500 pages of information when you only need about 10. The alternative is already in your pocket. Your smartphone is the most powerful guidebook on the planet. Download offline maps, save blog posts to a reading app, and for books. Get an e-reader or just use a reading app on your phone. You can carry a library of 1,000 books without adding a single one to your bag. Number 9. Money belts. In theory, this is an ultimate security move. You strap your cash and passport under your clothes where no one can get them. But in reality, they're uncomfortable, sweaty, and basically scream, "I am a tourist with all my valuables, right here!" Pickpockets know exactly what they are. And watching someone fumble under their shirt to pay for a coffee just advertises where the goods are. A much better and more stylish alternative is a good crossbody bag with a zipper worn in front of you. It keeps your valuables in your line of sight. Even better, divide your assets. Keep one card and a bit of cash in your pocket or bag, and lock a backup card and extra cash in your hotel safe. Number 10. Airport currency exchange. Now, this isn't an item you pack, but it's one of the biggest wastes of money in travel. The currency exchange kiosks in airports, especially the ones with bright no fees signs, are a complete ripoff. They might not charge a separate fee, but they give you the absolute worst exchange rates possible. You can lose 10 to 15% of your money just for the convenience. The smartest way to get local currency is to wait until you arrive at your destination and withdraw cash from an official bank's ATM. Your bank will give you a much more favorable exchange rate. Just be sure to use a real bank ATM, not a random one in a convenience store. And let your bank know your travel plans before you leave. Exchanging money at the airport is easy, but you pay a massive price for that convenience. And that wraps up the 10 items you should avoid packing in 2026. If you want to save time, save money, enjoy lighter, faster, and stress-free travels, which of these items did you always pack that you'll now proudly leave at home to avoid unnecessary complications? Let me know in the comments, because sharing our past mistakes is how we all get better in traveling. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more smart travel tips.